No fears, no chains.
Invites you to live a life of emotional abundance.
Written by Vanessa Pisuto. Narrated by Belinda Sainsbury.
A pleasant good morning, dear friends. Today, October the 9th, our devotion is entitled Church. Our scripture reading is taken from Colossians chapter 3 and verse 13. Bearing with one another and forgiving one another, if anyone has a complaint against another, even as Christ forgave you, so you also must do. Every time they traveled to Shiloh to worship, the same thing happened. Peninnah mocked her during the journey, using every opportunity to hurt her. She enjoyed throwing her infertility in her face and reminding her that she had failed as a woman. In biblical times, children were considered a sign of God's approval. Therefore, infertility was seen as a curse. When the time of sacrifice came and her husband Elkanah gave her the best share of meat, Hannah was so sad that she could not eat. Peninnah had embittered her to the point of taking away even this little consolation. Year after year, the same thing went on, the same emotional torture. Since Elkanah couldn't bear to see her cry, he would say, "Why are you crying? Just because you don't have children? You have me. Am I not better than 10 children?" Although Hannah knew that he loved her, his words did not comfort her. Elkanah did not understand her shame nor the pain of having to share her husband with another woman. After the sacrifice, Hannah went to pray. Anguished, she cried as she prayed, moving her lips but not making a sound. Seeing her, the high priest Eli accused her of being drunk. "How long will you be drunk? Put your wine away from you." Sadly, it was in the tabernacle, the church, that Hannah was mistreated. She could not enjoy the sacrifice because Peninnah mocked her, and the high priest accused her of being a wicked woman. It was right in the church where Hannah suffered the most. Her reaction to that mistreatment was a testament to her character. Hannah did not stay quiet as a martyr or scream indignantly. With respect for the high priest, she explained that she was not drunk but distressed. Admitting his mistake, he blessed her, and Hannah left in peace. No church will be perfect as long as we are a part of it. As human beings, we have the ability to wound and be wounded. God's great men and women are not exempt from pain and offense. Stephen Mansfield wrote in Healing Your Church Hurt, "To endure the wounds of other Christians with mercy and grace seems to be the calling of every true saint." To endure does not mean being a martyr or slapping yourself. It means resolving differences with respect and grace, which is harder but better. Dear Lord, I want to learn to resolve conflicts wisely and to forgive humbly. Please help me not to evade difficult conversations. Bearing with one another and forgiving one another. If anyone has a complaint against another, even as Christ forgave you, so you also must do. Colossians chapter 3 and verse 13.